Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talks with Todd.
Yo, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, man. Listen, I know I'm doing it at a different time than the usual. You know what I'm saying? This is literally top of the top. Um, I just wanted to get something off. You know, again, I'm coming at y'all with something totally different than what I really want to talk to y'all about. But here it is, controlling my anger. As far as back as I can remember, controlling my anger been like it's been a real issue, and I don't even know where it came from. I don't know if it came from me growing up without my pops, or me not getting the love I felt as though I deserved from my mom, or any of that stuff. I have no idea where it stemmed from, to be honest. And then I know as time went on, things progressively got worse. I remember going through school getting picked on because I was short, so there was extra aggression behind that until I got over that. You know what I'm saying? But it carried on. Its bottom line is what I'm saying is because as far as back as I can remember, I've been put in positions to where I always had to defend myself for some reason or prove myself. So I think that's where the chip on my shoulder came from. It just took me a long time to get it under control. And again, for those of you that that y'all know me personally, y'all know good and well how bad my temper could be. Y'all know good and damn well how bad my temper could be. Y'all know better than anybody else. So by me getting that under control after all this time, it's a blessing. I've prayed about it. I've worked on it. It just, a lot of the times, man, a lot of people don't realize what the problem really is until things get irate, unfortunately. And a lot of people really just believe that anger is the only way to to show their express themselves. Actually, anger is the only way to express themselves, and that's not really the case. What people got to understand is that when you want to express yourself, you can do it in a certain manner where it's not coming off as aggression. I'm so used to being aggressive, sometimes I slip. I can't help it. Sometimes I slip. Again, my upbringing, then you got to go where I was working at for a long time. For those of you that have ever worked at a plant, everybody, I don't care how many positive vibes get thrown around. To some extent, to anybody that ever worked in the plant, you guys end up having a real aggression issue. And I understand where it comes from because that work environment is aggressive. If you ain't got the supervisors on your head talking shit, it's somebody at work making it worse. It's a snitch. It's always something. Especially at a plant job, because you spending the majority of your life in that plant. So I get that a lot of my aggression carried on from there as well. It wasn't until I stopped working at the plant where I realized, I got to get this together because this is bad. So, one of the things that I really wanted to share with y'all was that it's okay it's okay for you guys to be aggressive in certain ways. It's just not always cool to have that aggression. And today I just really wanted to kind of help you guys out, and also, help myself, because again, like I told y'all, I still mess up. I still slip. So, one of the first things I had to learn when it came down to controlling my anger was not responding to everything. And I think I spoke on that a little bit last episode, but not responding to everything really helped out a lot, because if I learned how to ignore it, I knew I was going to be good to go. The problem is, though, when you're going through the process of not responding to everything, you have to get to a point where you develop thicker skin. It takes a lot of time to develop thicker skin. Now, if it wasn't, I'm not going to lie, if it wasn't for my wife, I wouldn't have been able to do this. And other people actually helped too, that, came at me. I got to credit my ex-wives for this too, because, being verbally abused will help you have thicker skin as well, after so long. of dealing with it or whatever the case may be. So there was a lot of that, but there was when my current wife came into place and helped me out with it, it was because I was dealing with something as far as, some online bullshit, right? People want to go back and forth with me online or whatever, and it just so happened to be somebody that knew me personally, or people rather. And once I learned how to control that aspect of it, that helped out a lot in my development when it came down to controlling my anger. Another thing that helped out was not listening to respond. That was tough for me because the moment I hear something that I don't like, not even that I don't like, if I hear something that isn't true, I'm like, oh no, you telling the story all wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't do it. I can't sit back and listen or let somebody say something about me that I know is not true. Like one of my pet peeves is being accused of some shit that I know I didn't do. That's gonna cause a problem for me. Also, another step that it took was just me learning how to shut up. I had to learn how to shut up. Like, there have been times where I'm literally sitting up here going back and forth with whoever, whether it's work related, my marriage, one of my friends, something. You have to train yourself to learn how to shut up. Because when you train yourself to just shut down, that's a form of you protecting your peace. And if you know there's no way to get to whoever you're talking to, especially while you're just trying to talk to them, you have to. So that helped out a lot. Also, let things process, y'all. I want y'all to let things process. When somebody come at you and say something, don't immediately react. You have to set in for a minute, because you have to tell yourself, yo, this is coming from somewhere. You know what I mean? For some reason, this is happening. This person said this person said that, but why? You have to let that set in, because whatever was said, it was done for a reason. And sometimes the truth can be a hard pill to swallow for some. Everybody not gonna take the truth like how I take the truth. Y'all know my saying, the truth only hurts people that are in denial, right? I live by that, because even if I'm hit with a harsh fact, I have to keep that in mind. Don't be in denial about it, face it. And another thing that helps me with, control my anger is picking my battles. You cannot say something about everything that's bothering you. Sometimes it might be best for you to not say nothing at all, especially if you know that the person that you're dealing with in this certain scenario, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Y'all having a communication clash, whatever. Pick your battles. It's the best thing for you to do. And another thing that helped me control my anger, man, you have to not return. Sometimes you have to not return energy, unfortunately. For those of you that know me, I was the king of being petty. See, my problem is, though, when it comes down to returning energy, I don't just know how to return energy. It's like I go overboard. It's bad enough my words can be like bullets shooting somebody up, right? But then it's like I don't just stop there. I done turned the person into Swiss cheese with my words, and now I'm throwing 2 grenades on them. For what? It's overkill, right? And that's my problem. That's why I had to understand what my power was, and how my power was really a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? So when you're going back and forth with somebody, or not even going back and forth, for somebody coming at you, you don't have to return fire. You can't fight fire with fire. Something has to put that fire out, or eventually let them just spiral out on their own. Let them turn into the Tasmanian fire devil on their own. Because after so long, a person ain't gonna just be sitting there arguing with themselves. And if they do, they need to be in a padded room. But yeah, not returning energy has definitely helped out. And also putting my aggression towards something else. Oh my God. I can't tell you how many times that's helped me. So, as you guys already know, for those of y'all that's been following me, paying attention, this has been like my main source of an outlet, an anger outlet, I should say. So, but I don't just stop there. It's not just that. I work out consistently. It's not every day. I say maybe 4 times out of the week, depending on how busy my week is. Sometimes even 5. Sometimes I work out the whole week. It does something for me where I'm releasing a lot of aggression. Also praying and talking to myself. Sometimes they one and the same, because I'll be in the middle of praying and I just get to babbling off about some stuff, because by me praying about something, I've unlocked something else, and then I just keep going. You know what I'm saying? So that helps out a lot. It helps me release a lot, and I do that normally early in the morning. What else is it? What else? It's something else that I do, man. Oh, another thing too. Start writing. And this, like I said, this is something that the things that I'm telling you guys to do, I'm telling myself to do as well, because this is what I have to consistently do to not get distracted or get blinded by my own anger. Start writing your thoughts. Keep a journal. Ain't nothing wrong with it. See, and the problem with especially the black community, the stuff that should be normalized is not normalized. Like going to therapy, or you know what I'm saying, having a relationship with God, or whatever whatever you believe your higher power is. These are things that sometimes some of us are brought up. It's like, oh no, that's lame, that's corny. No, it's not. These are the things that's gonna keep you from going over the edge. So keep you a journal. Write down your thoughts, because sometimes you might not be able to share your thoughts with everybody or with the person you need to share your thoughts with. So that's just something you might want to keep in mind. And also pick up something to do. Like pick up a hobby. Start challenging yourself on certain things to do, so that you don't get sidetracked off of what is bothering you emotionally. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you get mad about something, automatically challenge yourself to do something else. Like, prime example, I've started challenging myself to not watch TV for a certain period of time and stay off my phone, right? Those are my new challenges. And I bullshit y'all not, I just started that stuff like this week. No lie. Normally when I first come to work, I'm sitting up on my phone and I'm listening to podcasts, I'm listening to music. For the first, I want to say 4 hours yesterday, I wasn't on my phone. So that helped me release a lot, because I got lost in my thoughts at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So start picking up different ways to challenge yourself. Instead of watching TV, I'm reading a book, or again, writing. Trust me, it helps. It helps a lot. Also, make some changes within yourself. Everybody can look in the mirror or look at something that they're doing and be like, yo, this ain't right. Let me do this again. You know what I'm saying? And I even do that with this. Y'all have no idea, like, when I'm done with making one of these episodes, if I go back, listen to it or watch it, and I see something I'm not feeling, guess what? It's scrapped. I'm starting all over. I don't care. Being a perfectionist can be a headache, but it can also keep your mind off of what's bothering you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? Let me take all this anger and aggression and making sure I get this product out the way that I want to. And hell, that's it, y'all. Like, I think that's like all my steps of like keeping my anger under control. Now, again, let me tell y'all something. I do slip. Okay, I don't want to make the mistake of like, I don't want nobody thinking that, oh man, he got it all figured out. No, I do not. I'm not perfect, and I am still slipping. Okay, so I'm still trying to get everything that I just told you. I'm still trying to get this stuff under control. So I hope that I was able to help you guys out. Again, I've been helping myself as well. So I hope everybody can listen to this and get something from it. All right. And also go to thepodskers.com. August 25th is the Podskers. So make sure y'all get in there and vote for your favorite podcast. And if you don't, other than Talks with Todd, there's other podcasts on there that you might like. You know what I'm saying? Go to streamcastic.com and check out all the episodes, or check out a few episodes of some of the other podcasts that's listed. You know, it's a lot of under the podcasting umbrella. It's a lot of great talent. Okay, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a part of it. I'm saying it because I've been around these people and I see their gifts, and I'm just getting to know them. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that's under that umbrella has a gift. Everybody got something that they bring to the table. And then on top of that, everybody has their own thing that they do outside of that. So that's what makes it great. Everybody's not just solely stuck on the machine pushing them. That's dope. And a lot of people can't do that. And a lot of people can't do nothing without the machine. So make sure y'all get in there and vote. All right? I'm out of here till next time, y'all. Oh yeah, sorry. One more thing. If you guys are having a hard time with channeling your anger, trying to figure something out, if you can't do anything else, start praying. Praying, talking to yourself, and writing down your thoughts before you jump to do anything else. If you don't, and this is for the people that don't have nothing else on the table. All right? I'm out of here for real this time, y'all. Remember that. Indeed.